Hey guys, welcome in. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon if you're right in the middle, or good night if it's late for you. I was like, I thought I was so ready, and then I just didn't have my game tab open. So I was just slamming buttons on my stream deck to try and get it figured out, but we're here. Quick F3, it's day 7,673. I've been recording a lot of UHCG. So I don't have the day counter mode in my mode folder right now because we weren't really able to turn it off recently, which is weird, but it is what it is. Today we're going to continue this red area. We've been building this structure. There's pathways going through it, but it's all like, it doesn't really work yet. Now, before we get way back into it, let's actually turn mini HUD on and check the light levels because I think we have some light level issues. We should probably fix those, or we're gonna have to deal with creepers all day. Mr. Robot, welcome in. Sussy Cookie, welcome in. Howdy, Beats Racer. It's been a while, man. Dude, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Wait. Oh, we got coordinates on Mini HUD. Can I, like... There we go. There's a whole key for those. Julia, when is the video coming out for UHCG? I don't know yet. It's gonna take a minute. Like, I'm just about done. The end of episode 2 has a big build. With that big build, I'm like 95% done. I have to do like the last details. Then I have to tie up some loose ends. And then my editor's got to cook. Because I think I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being a 40-50 minute video again. There's so much that I did in episode 2. I sort of listed the things to Firestar as we were setting up the stream. And Fire's first reaction was, that's 3 episodes. I'm like, yeah, but it's not though. The UHCG episodes are going to be, they're going to be packed, every single one of them. And I think after episode 2, I don't know if you guys will understand like the full scope of what I'm trying to do with them. But I think at the very least, you'll understand that you didn't understand the scope up until right now. Because like, it's big. It's kind of crazy how much I packed in that one episode. I was like, there's an Enderman there. And there is actually an Enderman. I need some torches, guys, before we get going. Let's go get those. Scrumptious Elbow, welcome to the stream. Toto, welcome in. Lavoon, thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. Yopa, welcome to the stream. Harry Wong, hope you're doing good. Haven't been here for a while. How did I die in episode 4 of Naked and Afraid? I'll make a short on it. I've actually like cooked up the framework for the short, but there's a couple like I really want to make sure episode 2 of UHCG is done before I do anything else, so that like my editor can work on it and it's coming your way as quick as possible. After that, I'll make a short on the death in Naked and Afraid. There were a couple people who actually thought that I died on purpose. I think if you see the clip, like, there's no way I could have died on purpose. Also, I really didn't want to. But in essence, what happened is I looked at Ash's head. We're standing like on the end island, and if it was my end island, we're standing right here in a circle. I look at Ash and I zoom in, on a corner of his head, but his head is right here, and essentially there's 2 Endermen like way behind that pillar over there. I think they were standing around here. So from all the way over there to all the way over here, I looked at 2 of them. I can probably like stage it right now. Dude, it's hard. Am I even looking at that one? That one's too far. He does not want to be my friend or enemy or whatever. Well, either way, it was really, really far, but I looked at 2 and they just sort of dual tapped me. Yo, yeah, sure, I don't believe it. That I zoomed into an Enderman. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I can show you guys the flashback. It was unfortunate. It's a bad way to go. And like, you know what the worst part of it was? Because I zoomed in on Endermen that were like, I zoomed in on Ashwick's head, right? I never actually looked at the Enderman. Like, you see them get mad behind Ash, but I swear I didn't look at him. But since, let me actually go into the full explanation. Right, so guys, a Minecraft skin has like this blocky head, right? But the hitbox, it doesn't have like the entire head, and depending on the angles, you see how my head is outside of my hitbox right now? So that's the way Ash was standing. And I'm looking at him, and I zoom in into a part where it's outside of the hitbox. So I think the hitbox is what obstructs the vision. But as soon as you zoom in beyond the hitbox, it doesn't count. You're looking at nothing. And I think through the nothing that was still Ash's head, I looked at the Endermen. They got mad. And because they were so far away, what ended up happening is they do like their little, their angry noise. You know, the we're coming for you. But they were so far away that I barely heard it. And even when I went to re-watch the recording, I could barely hear it. It was definitely there, but it's also not weird that I missed it in the moment because like it was so freaking soft. Everybody was talking. Sad way to go. Dude, like episode 5 through 8 are my favorite part of the series. And I'm sad I didn't get to play it, but we'll bring it back next year. Because it was honestly, it was more so a mistake that... Okay, so wait, guys, this actually ties into something that people ask me a lot. One of the questions that comes back on these streams, like for years now, is, Looney, how do I survive in hardcore? And the way you survive in hardcore is by knowing what mistakes will get you killed so that you can avoid them actively. And this was a mistake I was unaware of. I didn't really know you could look at an Enderman through someone. Also, I wasn't super prepared for looking at Enderman because I kind of let my guard down after the fight. So next year, I know not to do this. I'll probably, like, as soon as we beat the dragon and we're going to go into our little meeting, I'll probably sky crab up like this. And then it can't happen. Got sky crab before it was popular. It's unfortunate. I think the light levels are kind of chill, guys. Where did I put my shulker boxes for the trees? Probably outside. Mr. Fox, welcome in. Thank you for the follow, dude. I appreciate it. What are the numbers on the blocks? I'm using a mod called Mini HUD. You can use it for many things. But this is light level render. So you see how next to the lantern here, it's light level 9. And then it goes 8, 7, 6, 5. And so on. Only level 0 will spawn blocks. Or spawn mobs. So I use this to make sure that my base is spawn proof. Which is really flipping important because the base is also a witch farm. Guys, before we get started, I want to check outside. We were making trees last stream. And I want to check if there's like shulker boxes here that I used while we were building. So I can leave some of my materials there. And I think they might be like on one of the beacons. Oh no, it's here. It's here. Hi, Looney, first time here. You're so cool. Haven Lasagna, thank you, dude. That's a nice message to come into your stream with. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing good. Okay, we're gonna put these over here, and then we'll revisit later. We built a bunch of trees last time. It was a good step forward, but I want to do some more complicated design today. Rob Carre and Memory Flux, welcome in. Cathedral is a weird way to spell giraffe. It's not even a cathedral. It's just like, you know what I would call it? I would call it a structure. That's the only thing I'll say. Like it doesn't really have a predetermined use for it. It's just there to look good. And then we'll figure it out from there. We'll also build like residential area here still. I think it's just a cool way to fill out the space is mostly what it is. We're gonna start with a resin. And let's get some night vision. Dude, that night vision dispenser is still like, to this day, it's such a cool cool thing to have in a base. Right, guys. The first thing I gotta do is we want to figure out the lines over here. Please walk in the long way. NTZ, the long way into the base, dude. The long way into the base is a long way into the base. That will take a while. Still zombie there. Okay, so guys, the first thing I want to do is we have this arch here. I want to decide if this building is going to have like that rounded shape here. And I think probably not. Low-key think Rekrup is dying episode 6 or 7 of Naked and Afraid, probably due to Creeper Farm malfunctioning. What's the... Oh, the Creeper Farm is the dirt thing they made, right? That'd be a bad way to go. Okay, guys, we gotta see if there's like a predetermined middle to this. We built this 2 streams ago, and like a lot of the diagonals here, they're sort of there's many different diagonals that we just connected. So if I want to build the structure up a little bit, I gotta find which line I'm gonna build from, which is totally doable, but we gotta pay attention. Dude, it's not an easy question. Yoppa, that does not sound great. If you have like ointments and stuff, put it in the right place. Also the right thing. Rihanna, yo, thank you for the form. I don't even have a book yet. Which date is it today, guys? The 28th. (28/08/2025). We're gonna put Rihanna Nas in the book, and we're gonna put NTZ on MNC in the book as a bonus name. Shaq, welcome to the stream. Hey Looney, hope you're doing great. I'm doing awesome, dude. Thank you for being here, and I hope you are too. So 3 favorite donuts. I'm not much of a donut person, honestly. Geek, welcome in though. Hope you're having a good day as well. Okay, guys, I think we gotta like build from this this upper structure. Leave that question of where does the rounded thing go for a little bit, and first decide where this part goes. Let me pause. Just look at it. I think we have a line here. Do we want to wrap this over, or is that just the shape it has? I think it's probably that's the shape it has. I also do think that we gotta like follow this line and make it a straight edge. I think if we just go straight, it will simplify things a lot. Let's use the lava blocks, right? Really no reason not to go straight. I might actually go back a little bit. Looney, I want to make a hardcore world for my YouTube channel. Should I wait for the copper update? Do you have any tips on how you get your ideas for the build? The ideas is always like the thing that I have most of. That's the thing that just naturally happens. But a lot of the time, your Minecraft world will be a good source of inspiration. If you want to wait for the copper update, you know what I would do? I would not wait for the copper update and start your like copper update hardcore world now in the snapshot version. Because there's interest for that version right now while it's not out yet and people don't like play it because not everybody goes in snapshots. So everyone who's not in the snapshots will be a little bit curious about how that new version is. Okay, I think that line will work. CJ, welcome in. Hey Looney, I got another funny story of my cousin. Came to my house, was in my back garden. Told him there's a butterfly. He said, "Butter can't fly." Wow. He's 5 years old or something, right? Kids are so funny. Okay, guys, this line will work for the structure. Let's see what we do on the other side. I think we gotta build like a second wall sort of behind this one, just 1 block back, and then all the way up there. So then this is gonna be flat. Looney wants to build. We need a structure in the red area of the cave to make it look good. And we got a couple lines to figure out here. I think I'll build like little turrets or towers. 1 here, 1 there. Sort of in this corner. Oh, we don't have room here because that's where the pathway is. We can fit 1 in on that side. Let me just build it out of resin to understand the shape. So I would think that it goes here. As though, not gonna lie, the only things that have not happened in Naked and Afraid that are in the posters are the milk fan with Ash and Clown with the mace. Okay, so there's definitely like something there still, right? This is just to understand the shape, guys. Would it work if we built something there? I think so. Let's see if we can also fit that in on the other side. Because I don't think we can, which means we gotta cook up some sort of a creative solution. This is one block out and one block back, which would be here. Memory Flux, when is the next UHCG video? I don't know exactly when it's gonna be out, but progress is crazy. Like I'm just about done recording. I'm literally tying up the loose ends. It's also like it's a lot. It's like a big episode. I do so many things. World is like way different by the end of episode 2 than it is by the beginning of episode 2. In many ways. This does not look right. Maybe because they're the same height. Not the same height, so it's hard to understand. But I also just think that it might pull the symmetry out of whack. Dude, I killed him mid-air. Looney, is it fair to say Naked and Afraid is the best short series ever? I don't know. Like, I don't get to decide that. It's the most fun one I've had, like, for me in terms of making it. But I'm the most biased person on the internet, so yeah, this doesn't work at all. They're even like they're just understanding the shape, but that shape's not gonna work. We gotta cook up something different. See, I was just checking in for a quick chat. Dude, thank you for dropping by. Leroy, you know what's crazy? After 10k days in a world, take chords and visit those in a fresh world with the same seed. Talking about progress. Dude, I like sometimes when we roll the intro video or the break video on stream, you sort of see that the difference in seed between now and then, and it is crazy. You know what? Maybe I'll make this like I'm gearing up for a second channel. I think this could be a super cool second channel video. I don't even have to wait for 10k days. I think what we gotta do is just start with the front here. Sometimes you gotta puzzle a little bit, guys. Mess around with temporary blocks before the build starts making sense again. But I think I'm feeling it. I think we're getting somewhere. Ooh, let me see if I have more deep slate at the storage. Actually, teleport there. I feel like I didn't put a pearl back last time. Nice. So we fix that now. Bro, no. Get out, Endermite. Storage. Rude Loda, yo, welcome in. Hey, Looney, just caught up to your hardcore. What's up with the book? So I stream this world a lot, and when we're streaming, I drop I put somebody's names in the book or a name in the book whenever they drop a dono or something similar. But I also like the idea that you all have a chance to be in there. So whenever something happens with the book, I always put in an extra name, just randomly from chat. Redstone deep slate ore. If we have it, it's here. I might be out. Dude, nice. Okay, that's actually great. Let me take 3 stacks and that should be plenty. Someone welcome in. Zvit, welcome in as well. What's my legend? Looney, is it fair to say Naked? Oh, my opinion on Naked and Afraid being the best series. Nah, dude, like I can't say that. There's some really cool videos in the series. I think the concept is awesome. I think we can do it for a long time and make it fresh and exciting every time. But like, how good are live series videos though? I can't just go and say like, no, Naked and Afraid is better because that's not fair. Okay, back at the base. I just activated a trapdoor before it sort of opened. That was same tick action. Okay, then I need more red nether bricks. We got those over here. Looney, why don't you live stream on the Looney Live channel? Because people who just found the channel, like this channel, they won't know that Looney Live is a thing. So I upload the VODs there, but I like streaming on the main channel. I think it's cool. I also think it's fun. And it works quite well. It really depends on whether the algorithm is happy. Like, that goes back and forth, but it doesn't matter for us too much. Okay. Ever thought of joining SMPs? Danu? Dude, I would love to. But you gotta like get the timing right on it. And so far, like I have a lot that I still want to do in this world. And for now, definitely for now, that has priority. Now that could change though over time. Okay, making that a diagonal line is not going to work great. What if I put them here? They're going to be windows or something. Maybe it's Spanish. Looney, I love your voice. Yo, thank you. That's such a nice thing to say. That needs to go out one to the left, right? I think so. Maybe that entire window-ish thingy goes back by one block. I think it will make more sense. Again, still placeholders as long as we're working with resin. That was not great. Extend the pathway into a balcony. Looks like a Pac-Man ghost. Hell yeah. I feel that. Okay, that does work better. Do I like that shape? Yeah, I think those should be just iron bars. Then maybe... Oh, I have an idea. We're cooking. Slime just low-key fell at Sea Glazer. Yeah, because my base is like... There's so much open space here. Whenever there's a slime joke, they go kind of crazy. So sometimes we just have slimes jumping down wherever. Also, like, under the floor here, this area where the floor is a little elevated, there's like 7 slime farms. Because I didn't want to have a tall vertical one, so I made a bunch of flat ones. Thought for a second you were building with lava. So that literally happens to everyone who isn't super in the loop on resin being a thing. Not the first, not the last person to accidentally get it wrong. Okay, I do have the basalt. And now I need iron bars. Have I got all the achievements? Yeah, we got them a while ago. Oh wait, I can't open that like so. Advancements. Here's the hard one. Like, if you have how did we get here, you're probably gonna have everything else. Okay, so we're gonna start with the red nether bricks. This one's always 2. This one's 4, and then this one's also 2. Then the windows are inset, so I think we clear out this space by building it back a little bit. Then we probably need to extend these right here. Looney, why don't you use free cam? Dude, actually a good question. I used to be a bit of a purist, but I think free cam would be a pretty serious time save by now. Okay, I think these go... Wait, no. Maybe we replace these with the iron bars first. What's the day count? Pretty much what the YouTube thumbnail said, which is 7,675. We're close to that. I don't know the exact number right now. Probably 74. Yeah, 74. I don't have the day counter mod right now because it, for some reason or another, it refuses to use its hotkey. So I can't hotkey it away, which means that I kick it out of my mod pack to record UHCG. I don't know, man. Day counter mod is a renegade. Don't know what to tell you. No, Rick, you're all for free cam as long as it's not used to just like explore underground. think that makes perfect sense. That's gonna work well if we sort of texture that ledge a little bit, make some height differences and all that. Dude, thank you for that 33 freaking months. 34, that's crazy. That's crazy. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. We're gonna put flex. It's typed like this, right? Because YouTube handles are weird now, but I think that's how I want to put it in the book. We're gonna put CVI the legend in the book. Dude, the letters in your CVI the legend, like everything tries to blend together into a single word. I think we built those two. And we go 4 here. This is 2. And then we also need these. I think that's a sensible way to build that. Right, that works. Oh, I had a better idea for it. I don't know if it was actually a better idea now that I look at it. Build is really coming together, Snazzy. One step at a time, right? But we'll get there. We'll get there. Wait, let me see if I have like stairs and slabs already. Then I'll grab those. See you guys heading into court. Dex, good luck, dude. See you around. Okay, I think we're just gonna build these up and sort of keep that archway above it going, like so. And then here we need to shape the windows and such a little bit. That was a weird angle to notice that I was falling. Welcome in. Haven't really watched much recently. What have we been doing? We're mostly working on red and orange area, and then I built some trees the other day. We're moving a little slower than we sometimes do right now, just because a lot of UHCG recordings during the week. Oh, that next episode is going to be a banger. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Okay, none of that went where I thought it was going to go in my hotbar. Hit all the wrong hotkeys. Okay, that works. And then I think these go over. Was that too tall? This one here. This one. Yo, Sarah, thank you for the 10. I appreciate it. Again, happy Thursday, nerds, geeks, and aliens. I went to a concert last night. Reminded me that I'm old because my body is so tired. We don't do it all again. That's the only right conclusion there. It happens. It happens. We're going to put High on Life in the book. I hope the concert was great, though. Sounds like it if you were to do it again. 3795. I use it for everything it has, but I feel like if you aren't bothered by it yourself, then the people who bother just won't watch your stream. Wait. High on Life. What are we talking about? Oh, free cam? It was one of those things where like early on I thought, nah, that sucks, but I just completely pivoted on it. I just used to be a purist. I think like a good reason to be a purist is that you're still like new to the whole thing and you like that experience. This looks awful. We'll get there, but it's not there right now. It's a very random flow, actually. But I do, like... Timmy, what is my tip to avoid a burnout in a single-player world? I honestly think, dude, the biggest one is just make sure that you sort of clean your world up. Because, like, if everything is a mess, the real risk for burnout is not so much, like, not wanting to play on any given day. It's not playing for a couple days and then coming back and feeling like you don't care anymore. And you gotta like sort of make it easy to re-immerse yourself, which is way easier if your world is not like super messy. You gotta be able to just hop on for like 10-15 minutes and enjoy it. And if it's not in a state where you can do that, you might be at risk. Oh, that fixed a lot. It's still weird though. The weirdness mostly happens here, I feel like. It's this little gap here. Now, I think I had a solution for that in mind already. Dude, I just randomly removed the stone block. That's not gonna play out well. I thought you you throw shulkers everywhere in your world, and after a year you finally clean up. To me, this is kind of the point though, because I do clean up, and there's a vision behind the shulkers. You know, it's not just random clutter. Also, I think what I mean with the cleanup is more so like make it so that your farms aren't everywhere out in the open and your world is just messy. Because like that description I just gave about being able to hop on your world for 15 minutes and have a good time. That's definitely true for this world, right? And a big part of it is that, like, the separate parts just feel nice. It's cool to spend time in. That's really all you're after, I think, to sort of... What do we call that? Like, burnout... Dude, there's got to be a good word for it. I want to say installation, but that's not really what it is. Maybe that? Okay, a lot of this works. The only thing is these need to be red nether brick, I think. Oh, guys, wait! I wanted to do something today. Burnout prevention tactics, dude. I love that. That sums it up quite well. I have a question for you. I want to poll you guys. I'm gonna put the poll on YouTube, guys. If you're watching on Twitch and you want a poll, just either put it in the chat on Twitch, or you know what? Can we make a Twitch poll as well, Fire? The question is, what do you want to do this week? The options are outside of the base, inside of the base, or nether hub creative work. Because I want to make the design for the nether hub the next stage, so we can start making it in survival. Once we like get into that, we're gonna make more progress quicker, because we'll do light medica for that. In the base, we're still a little bit of a purist approach, right? I think what I need, guys, is like something to sort of make that blend a little bit cleaner. Oh, there's no way to do that here. The windows are very square, and that's a weak point right now. Amazing landing. Let's not talk about it. Whoa, 68% nether hub creative work. Oh my god, guys, only 10% of the poll so far over on YouTube says. Wait, let me open it up on Twitch as well so I can monitor it. Oh, Zelvin, thank you for the follow, by the way. Wait, everybody's saying nether hub creative work? Dude, do we need to like take a stream break and just get on that? Or do we like pick it up there tomorrow? That's crazy. I was not expecting that. Okay, this part works well. Those windows are gonna work. I think we just gotta fill this in mostly. Minecrafter, thank you for the follow. Dimitri says, I've been in one survival world for like 7 years. It's helped to not do crazy hours, especially if you're not doing YouTube. Log in after work sometimes and fish for a few minutes. Dude, that's like, I think that's good advice. At the same time, like if you wanna put in crazy hours to do a project. You can totally do that. But I think you touched on something like very worthwhile though, in that you need to be able to have fun playing your world, even if you just do like a little something. There's nothing wrong with doing a little something. And like fishing for a few minutes sounds awesome. I think that's a great approach. Okay, I like that. This cut is kind of heavy. Like we need something here. Maybe just walls would do it. Minecrafter, what are we doing? So I'm working on my main base. I've been working on this base for 3 years, and like all these areas have a color code. So this one's purple, this one's pink, this one here is red, and we need a structure there for a very important reason. There's an elytra course that goes from all the way of the top of my base to all the way down there. Now the top part we could go and access it, but I'm not going to. This part, the top part is decorated. This part is a placeholder, but it goes through here. There's like these double walls around the outside. And this elytra course eventually gets to right here, where it goes out here. And I want to have a good exit for that. Then it continues here to the third section. But we need like a cool building to sort of fly out of it. And that's what we're building right now. That actually looks kind of nice. I'm thinking maybe we go here and then like just add 3 walls there. That definitely does something. We might put a little bit down there as well. Can I land on those bars? I think I can. Yeah. See how that feels? No, that takes detail away, I think. Actually, it's not bad. I might leave that. What's the song playing, Snazzy? My setup is a bit scuffed in where I can't properly see it very well. I think we need this to come down a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Let me heal up my elytra real quick. All this random shulker hate. Alright guys, I do leave a little bit of a mess, but hey, we clean it up sometimes. It's fine. Oh wait, I don't have room to carry this. Probably my elytra is fixed. The fact that everybody wants to do NetherHub creative work kind of caught me by surprise. I don't know why I didn't realize that. I'm low-key down to do it. The poll has shifted a little bit to where it's 53% on YouTube right now, and 75% over on Twitch. It looks like nobody wants to do work inside of the base. Should we just go to the outside then? Because, like, to do NetherHub creative work, I think I have to set it up a little bit proper. As in, I need to make a creative copy we can work in. I don't have an up-to-date design world right now. So I don't know if we can, like, organize that on stream right now. How does that work? If we want to get, like, a sort of spiky bit in the middle. Probably like that. No, that's not the way it should work. Because it goes off sync a little bit. Definitely not that. I feel like this one might need to go here. Oh, that was almost beautiful. Infinity Dude, thank you for the 10. Wondering what was the riskiest thing you did early in this world? For me, going caving, surviving on half a heart. I don't think I've ever been on like half a heart. I popped like instant totems to instant totems to just fall damage, but I don't think I ever got to half a heart. What was the riskiest thing? Honestly, I don't really know. Probably just Ancient City raiding with potions, which is like not incredibly dangerous, but something can go wrong there quickly. With potions, I mean night vision and just swiftness. Thank you for the 10, dude. Ikmal goes in the book as a bonus name. Like the stream for the Revoluni, says Infinity. And he's not wrong. That is like closer. Julian, what is the orange stuff I'm building with? It's called Reddit. Guys, the Skyblock series. The Skyblock series is by far the riskiest thing I did. It's not early game, but that was like all the risk. For all intents and purposes, it might have been early game because like I sort of reset myself to early game. Dude, this is such a flipping complicated thing to build. Guys, this line is like... This line is super, super hard. Because it's a diagonal build. I don't think I'm gonna be able to like do this the way I had it in mind. Let's try something else. So many blocks down here. And so I dug out a block here, a stone block. Let's put a resin block back. Just to sort of remind me that I need to bring it back eventually. Really enjoyed the Skyblock side quest. I think it's awesome. Yo, guys. Should we, like, a little while from now, just play Skyblock in this world for a little while on stream? As in, like, go back to the Skyblock setup and just continue building or continue working as is. Because, like, I have my Skyblock, I have, like, a plan for what I want to do with the build even. It wasn't done. Can I bring a totem or build a crush pad? No, I just keep an ender pearl in my hotbar. Let's 34 of them, dude. That is awesome. Wait, the poll ended on Twitch? Why? Are polls time limited? We're gonna put Lance in there, and we're gonna put Mickey in the book as a bonus name. NetherHub Creative easily won. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that tomorrow, guys. I'll set up a design world for it. I love man 1031. Thank you for the follow. Ace name. I think what we can do, guys, is just build this, and then it will look good. Is that it, or do we go like this? It might be this. Yeah, this is more interesting. Oh, AJ, dude, 31 months as well. We're gonna put AJ in the book. Thank you, dude. And we're gonna put King Brainrot in the book as a bonus name. King Brainrot 6, no less. Crochet Clarinet, welcome in as well. I saw the villager scare me, but I never read your name. I'm so sorry. Okay, I have a random idea for what we could do here. I need my night vision back. Dwagon73, thank you for the follow. Love that name. Having to pronounce it that's silly. Skyblock thing was awesome, Sister Dimitri. I was so shocked to see it on this world, then shocked again that you didn't have water set up below. I didn't like the water idea. A lot of people said that, but it was like, I'm gonna be fine. I just need to get, like, be careful early on and have an ending pro in my health bar, and then we're chill. And then I almost still fumbled. That was crazy. In such a weird way too. It was like a parkour mess up where you sort of hit the side of a block. And it sort of pushes you off course. Mickey, mouse is shaky again. My mouse? I feel kind of chill, honestly. I don't have lava in the skyblock. This is true. So we'd have to figure out together if I want to reset my lava, like bring a new bucket up there. Or not. I think it would be like kind of a cool... I think the series would probably be better if I bring new lava up there. Because I don't really necessarily need to punish myself for something. Espresso, yo! OMG, I joined. It's a crazy looking scenery. Joined the stream after a long time. It looks so cool. Yo, it's better than you think it is. Do you want to, like, guys, you want to do a very, very quick tour? Welcome Espresso back. Dude, this is weird because, like, that... Oh, nice. Got it now. That breeze ball did not go straight down, so it pushes you off backwards, which is a little janky. Oh my... Why did I not count this right? So we go here. Yes, please. Okay, let me get my night vision out. Remove it and do a very quick fly around. We'll make it like a 3-minute tour to just show the wackiest, craziest things that we've done. First time here, Matt though, welcome into the stream, dude. What am I doing? So I'm working on my mega base. We're gonna see the outside of the base in a minute, but right now I want to fly through the nether hub to my storage. Then we're gonna teleport back to my starter house. Yes, I said teleport back. 6,000 blocks, I think, is that distance, and then we'll see the outside of this base as well. Shakes again, but only in your inventory. Mickey, I don't know what you're referring to. I'm not really super like looking at my mouse movement right now. I think, you know what it is, Mickey? It's probably me not looking at the screen, but looking at chat instead. Oh, wait, I completely, like, flew past this and never actually showed it. So this is the nether hub, which is kind of a sick place. I've connected the upper and the lower nether, and this is what we use to travel around my... It's a bug in OBS. Okay, then we don't need to pay attention to it at all. This is storage, which is also a map art build. Oh, I really need to upload a world tour so we can just link to a video doing this. This is what it looks like on the map. Let's go back to the starter house. This is where things get real fun. See the mouse shaking in stream? Now I want to see it. Dude, I didn't see it. That looked normal to me on my image. So this is starter house where we just teleported in with that teleporter system. Mouth is in my hand. Holy! It's not where it's supposed to be. It's gonna be it's dark. This looks better at daytime. But here's the outside of the base. Did I put a pearl back in the stage chamber? I definitely did. Okay, now let's go back into the base. Love how Looney just glossed over the giant nether hub. Dude, I was almost out of there before I realized that I should be showing that. And then from here, we get back into the main base where we're building. Oh, you know what a really cool addition to the main base is? I didn't put a pearl in the starter house. Are you guys absolutely sure? I don't want to fly to the starter house for nothing. You know what? I'll put it back later. It's fine. Okay, guys, this is one of my favorite things about the base, actually, because this is something that I thought of like over 3 years ago, and we only just started doing it. But the base is like, essentially, it's this outer shell of a snowy mountain, and then you have that inner shell of like that cave area where I just was. But then in between the inner and the outer shell, I kept space open to build this. And it's so flipping cool that this was like planned a couple years ago, and now it's actually a thing I have. But there's an elytra course that runs through my base. Part of it is decorated, part of it isn't yet. Oh, this is a terrible run. Okay, I goofed the momentum there. Do I have my mace? I have my mace. I might be able to salvage it. I did not salvage it. So that continues over there, and it just keeps going. Then it comes out of that build that we're just working on, and then it goes behind the walls over there. It's a crappy run, but we'll take it. It gives the idea of what it is. And presto, that was the tour. Welcome back. Guys, it's crazy that 37% of the votes on the YouTube poll says work on the outside of the base. Working on the outside of the base is just building more trees right now. Honestly, like, it will do a lot. Maybe it's also just people coming into the stream and going like, yo, I don't know what the outside of the base looks like. I want to see it. I don't know if that's true. It's just I could imagine that being the case. We gotta think of what I want to do here. I think maybe we go lightning rods. How many days, Haggis? I'll flash my F3s, 7,675. I've not really slept. I think I've skipped like 7 days in total. Guys, we're starting a zombie party in that corner. They're just stuck in water with temporary blocks to make them custom mobs. They're wilding. Haggis, dude, thank you for the follow. All of the back of that answer, I love it. Live on sites and just join in at the end of the tour. Are you planning a tour video or YouTube anytime soon? Would love to catch up on these incredible builds. Yeah, I'm getting a second channel set up, and I'll one of the next few weeks I'll get that done. Guys, I'm lost. I need copper. Let's do this. No, not resin, copper. And then lightning rods. 48. Sure, that should do it. Looking forward to it. That's awesome, dude. Thank you. Okay, what if we do this? Then we go up with a wall. 2 of those. And then we just pillar up on lightning rods. Oh, dude, wait. This is way less tall than I thought it was. Which is probably good. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Believe in yourself. It's close. Now I'm just spam clicking, hoping that it works. I should probably... Dude, why does it not let me place that? Oh, there it goes. Butterfly click was the thing that did it. I gotta see, like... Okay, that one goes... under by a block. Okay, so that means it's the same place. That was better movement. It was unnecessary, but better. What are we making? So that elytra course that I just toured, it sort of comes out of the cave wall right here. Right here. That wool ring is one of the placeholders. So you have to fly out of this place, but this place needs to look good. Also, the base is sort of a color wheel, as in we have a purple, pink, red, orange, yellow, green area. And this is part of red, so we're just decorating in a way. Do I like those lightning rods? Is that a thing that works? Kinda, but the middle, yo, it needs something else to make it work, but it's not far from working. So I think what we need to do is go up here, and then this lightning rod, I think it works to tower up like this. Then that middle one needs to become a wall. Dude, I swear to God, we're not doing this again. Just aim well and click it. There we go. Does that work? Yeah, that works out spacing wise. And we go up another 2 and we do the thing again. I'm just better now than I was 3 minutes ago. That's good. I'll take that. Okay, then this middle one needs to be a wall. And then I think the way it works is we remove this one. Yeah, I need to use some scaffolding. I'm not going to be able to get there. Not there. There. I think that looks way cleaner than just stacking 5 of them on top of one another. Yeah, that's way, way better. I could also maybe use iron bars, but I think I want to build like something behind it that would connect to those, so it might not work. Dude, that one flew so far away. Do you guys see the velocity on that? I don't know what pushed it out of the block, but that looked crazy. Hill Scarab, welcome in. Came to your live today because I want to unwind from the stress of making a Minecraft airport. Yeah, was it stressful? Okay, I'm just looking at where I want to place stuff. I think we go here. Looney, I dare you to check how many blocks you placed and broken. Let's go over the highlights. So, items. Lots of stone. 712,000 mine. Can you, let's go times mined. 1.2 million snow layers. 570k netherrack. 140,000 deep slate. Okay. Very random. Times used. Let's go times used. 467,000 smooth basalt. 312,000 snow. I can't imagine where I've placed 145,000 grass blocks, but sure. And then building blocks are separated out as a different thing. 265,000 deep slate. 112,000 normal deep. How many emerald blocks? 15,000 apparently. I think that's mostly beacons. Those stats have a long tail, as in like that, it's gonna keep going for a while. Mods, you guys are crazy. You have a weird mindset. Guys, my moderators are suggesting that I should be more afraid that I'm not good enough at the game to play hardcore. I don't know what's gotten into them. What do you mean Skyblock? Skyblock is fine. Yo, guys, wait. You want to talk about taking risks in hardcore? So, I use a totem in this world, right? For fall damage. That's why I carry him around. I'm not using totems in UHCG. Do you guys have any idea like how much I care about that project? I'm good. I'm not gonna like mess it up as long as I'm focused. Same with Skyblock. It's gonna be fine. I think we just fill those in, like that whole line, and then we do the same thing on that side. Is that it? Yeah, I think I just go like straight up there. I died to an Enderman, crochet clarinet. Okay, so I died to an Enderman with no armor on because I didn't see or hear it. That's different. That's not gonna get you killed in normal hardcore. Ryan, I love hardcore mode so much, dude. Me too. Love that love that message. That's awesome. Yo, Joshua, wasn't the grass used to break the top of the nether? You are so right. That's a lot of the grass blocks placed. Thank you for making my stats make sense. The Rap 2! Dude! Guys, everybody welcome in over on Twitch with the raid from the Rap. I'm working in my hardcore world right now. I work in this hardcore world a lot. I've had it for a little over 3 years. April 10th is the birthday, a little over 3 years. Let me guys show you around very quickly. And then, guys, everybody over on YouTube, I want you to answer the question. Are we changing to building outside of the base? Yes or no? I just need a yes or no in chat. That's all of it. Llama Pear and Melwar, thank you for the follows. Sam Blast, welcome in. Scorbular, welcome in. Llama Pear's here as well. We have Tomby. Sam Blast, thank you for the follow as well. Guys, I'll very quickly show you around my world. It's been a long journey. 3 years in the world is a long time. And I'm day 7,675 in Minecraft days without sleeping. So I've had a little time to build. And I've taken that time and I ran with it. Is it daytime? It is daytime. Andrew, dude, thank you very much for the 13 months as a Looney Night. We're gonna put Andrew, anyone in designs in the book. Let me grab the Rap 2 as a bonus name. Yo, Looney, welcome back. Looking forward to seeing the next UHC video. Me too. Hope you and everyone are having a great day. Dude, I'm doing so well. The next UHCG video is gonna be epic. El Penguino goes in the book as a bonus name. I'm gonna make sure that I don't mistype your name. Guys, stick with the suspense. You're gonna see a sick world. And then Sam Blast, why no sleeping? Because having like a day count as a way to keep track of like how well you're doing or how long you've had a world is a weird metric. So I was like, I want to have like the most progress for the days I played rather than have a super high number. That's where the no sleeping came from, and eventually I just ran with it. So this, guys, is my starter house. We're not really gonna go this way, but I wanted to fly out so we can fly back. This is the main base. And the main base is sick as hell because the main base exists in, guess the biome. If you're here for the first time, guess the biome. Is it a plains? Is it snow? Is it taiga? No, it's a swamp. Like all the snow you see here is just me building snow. Now, the reason that this base is here is I needed a cool base to work as the backbone for my entire world. Now, you know what you tend to use a lot in a world if you have it for a long time? And it's also locational. So you need the farm to be in one specific place to be able to get it. Oh, guys, wait. This is my throne room. That was a sick-ass landing, by the way. Hell yeah. So this base has a castle, but it also has that cave that we were just in, underground. The thing you need, props for the dedication. Thank you, dude. The thing you need, like a lot of, when you have a hardcore world or any world and you want to make it cool, it's surprising. It's not what you're gonna think, but redstone over a while, like over a long time, is sort of the thing that you get stuck on because bigger farms need it. So here we have one messy as hell witch farm, which produces redstone blocks nowadays. These things got buffed like crazy. I didn't really want to make a stacking raid farm, which were all the rage back in the way. Guys, Twitch chat right now is just a lot of people having first impressions and going like, dude, what the hell is this? This is crazy. Holy, this looks so good. Thank you, guys. So over here, this way, I'm gonna fly through this a little bit. Try to go a little bit speedy. So this here is also a witch farm. And these things are just pumping out the redstone blocks. Now, we can fall back into the base here. This is like my main farming area. Like my iron farm is here. We got a super smelter. We got slime farms under the floor here. It's all taken a heckin' long time. But I thought like a lot of the time people will make big farms for just videos and then go like, yo, I made a sick farm. Sure, but it looks terrible. Or it's like one thing that is just standalone somewhere in the world. And to me, that wasn't really the vibe. So I have a lot of smaller farms in the base, but I spend a lot of time working in it. So they've been just trucking away. And I have like iron blocks forever. You know what my iron farm is in this world? It's 2 nodes. It's like literally 2 sets of 3 villagers plotting golems. That's it. But I've been in that base for so long that I never need anything more. Now, this is a bit of a bigger farm. Bro, this is Nether. The rep, you're gonna see it up close one day. I know you will. But I made a big ass hole in the Nether roof because there was a really crazy bug in a snapshot between 121.3 and 121.4 where you could break bedrock using bone meal and grass. So I did that, and it's since then, like this is what I use to travel from build to build. This portal is gonna go to a messed up location, guys. I apologize, but this just gets us stuck in the redstone of it all. It's synced to a really important portal. It's synced to a teleporter portal. I'll show you the teleporter in a minute. This is the portal that we use to, well, I use to leave the world. Story-wise, right? It's like I can just log off like everybody else. But this is a portal I use to like go to other places. It's also the portal we use to get other creators in the world, which is a thing now. Let me open it up for you. It works way better when it's nighttime, but it's still gonna be sick. So gorgeous, love. Thank you, dude. Hidden Sky Spark, Shrew Shootin', Sandblast already, thank you. Scorbular and Silence, thank you for the follows as well. Guys, look at this. Look at this. So that's why I needed a redstone. Kinda. This portal is gonna shut itself off in a minute. We're gonna wait for it, and I'm gonna turn the music back up. Dude, that stop, like in the music, that was perfect. I just hit like the break or something. That came in clutch. So if we go back in here, guys, I want to show you guys something cool. We're gonna teleport to my storage. Why is there double pearls here? Fixed it. So this teleporter is probably the best thing I did. Like, videos coming in, I think 2-3 weeks maybe. But I made a really cool teleporter system that can send me to wherever I want in the world. I just connect up all the main builds through redstone going through the nether. That teleport we just did was like 6,000 blocks, I think. This is my storage, by the way. We're going to see how that looks on the map because it's better in the map. On the map than it is in person. It's kind of wild. Let me show you how those teleporters worked, or what it is that made it work. Hostile Noob, thank you for the follow as well. Teleporter system created by me next to? Yeah, dude, I cooked that up. This is like my best contribution to the Minecraft space, I think. Except like the video isn't uploaded yet. But this teleporter system is one instant wire that just goes under these nether mountains that I built. And then whenever there's an overworld build, I made one of these encoder-decoder systems. So what this does is it recognizes an item coming from the overworld, assigns a number to it, puts that number into a binary encoder. I know, guys, rocket science, don't hate me for it. And then from the binary encoder, it goes through this wire. This wire goes to my entire nether, and all of it is chunk loaded. So then it will end up here at the next decoder, and they're both encoders and decoders in the same place. So this is the encoder, and then this is the decoder. Whenever the decoder matches up with the location, it will activate a combination lock, which will send an item or a minecart into the into the overworld. And in the overworld, it triggers the stasis chambers. So those can send me wherever I want, as long as there's an encoder linked up to it. Let me actually go through here. One sec. Because I want to show you guys my world map, and then we're going to get back to the building, because we got some work to do. That's so complex. You cooked that so hard, dude. Congrats. Thank you. Next to... We're heading to my... What is the best way to get there? Let's go through main base. We're headed to the map room. Which the map room is like... The map room is kind of an important place, except nobody knows yet. Like, nobody knows. I'm not even going to tell you right now why it's cool, but we're going to get there. At least I can show you the map. Ainsby, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Okay, let me head out of the main base. Guys, you're really going to understand how cool all of this is when I show you this map. Because we've just been traveling around, and we haven't really been flying for very far, right? We didn't have to wait. We didn't have to like be just spamming rockets for a minute to go from one build to another. Oh, you got still more ideas? Here we go. Dude, I got ideas forever. It's the time to make them that is the sort of the bottleneck. But the ideas, they'll never stop. So guys, we're at the map room. The map room is here. The main base is here. This is how long we just had to fly from going here to here. And that's sort of the longest flying we've done. But we've also, during this tour, we've been here. This is the portal at World Spawn. We've also been here. This is the storage. Also, that's why it looks cool on the map. It's also map art. So, flying from the base to the storage, that's like a 2-minute trip. But that 2-minute trip got reduced to a 20-second teleport. And that makes my world really, really, really fun to play in. Because you can see like all these cool places without being like stuck spamming rockets for a minute. I think that was the tour. If we want to see more, like this world is just happening on the fly. I stream it 4 days a week. This very time. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I used to stream 5 days, but we're going to 4 now because I want to work on more videos. If you want to like see more of it, how it got made, all that, and you're watching on Twitch right now, I also have a YouTube channel which is called Looney, and there's videos that sort of show the whole process and everything. And it's cool. Go check it out. Subscribe, and you'll find more cool stuff. Also, me and the rep are cooking something cool together, so you guys probably see something that we made as a collab in a little while. No Real Santa, welcome into the stream, and Lava Hero, welcome in. Looney, yesterday was my birthday. Congratulations, dude. Belated happy birthday. Hidden Sky Spark, dude. Thank you for the prime sub. That's big. I appreciate that. After just coming in for the first time, if I'm not mistaken. Hidden Sky Spark is gonna go in the book. Thank you for the sub. I really, really appreciate it. And we'll put Mary Go Hop in the book as a bonus name as well. These books go to the Hall of Fame at the end of the stream, but if you want to see that, you gotta just hang out. Because we got work to do now. Okay, let me get my night vision. Oh, actually, let me see if the night vision dispenser has, like, bottle storage still. Yeah, that's what I thought. These are getting empty. Oh, I need bottles. Should have them at the witch farm. Guys, headphone user warning. It's loud in here. Okay, we just gotta spam that full again. Let's go in here. I think I need 3. Sandblast, so happy you don't use Fulbright. Dude, there's so much cool stuff you can do using light levels and like light and dark as a design choice. This looks crazy. I do understand like using Fulbright though, because like, especially as a creator, you know, like it's if people can't see what you're doing, it doesn't make for great content. But I also do think that night vision is a good way to fix it. So if there's a valid feature in the game, why not use it? Shader make it cooler too. True, the shaders do a lot. Also because I designed for shaders, right? But without the shaders, it's still like sick. I can actually turn them off for you guys and do one last quick fly around. We won't fly like everywhere, but oh, let me turn off the night vision though, and then we'll grab it back, because like night vision does not make things better. It's really nice for just work, but things generally work better if you don't have night vision on, like look better, especially like if you remove the torch pack, which I've done in a lot of places, but not everywhere. So this is like the inside of the base. It's still sick because it's such a big place, but it does hit different with shaders. Let me go outside and I'll show you the outside just for the reference as well. Lance, what day are we on? 7-6. I can't find it. 7676. Nice. No Real Santa, what happened to my first hardcore world? I lost it to a single piglin because it was bad at the game. We can talk about it long, we can talk about it short, but that's what it comes down to. So yeah, this is what the world looks like without the shaders, guys. It's still solid design because like I design using shaders and also just checking it out in like vanilla just to make sure that I still do proper work. I want like other people to be able to be in this world, but then have it look cool, regardless of what shaders they use. Hey SFM, welcome in, and Video Mobile, welcome to the stream as well. Thank you guys for the follows. Do I have a mob switch? No, I think it like mob switch is not really it. If you're playing hardcore, just play hardcore. But the base is spawn proof, which is crazy. That's why it probably feels like a mob switch. But if we go outside, we can pogo around on mob. You know what? Why not do it? Maybe my aim is online today. It just might be. How long have I played this world? Fablar? I started on April 10th, 2022. So it's it's almost 3.5 years now. Here, you guys will see the mobs spawning in here. That arrow was crazy perspective. It actually looked so good. Oh, we're out of there. That got too busy. The arrow punched me out of the hit twice. And then I heard the creeper. I was like, hell nah. We're gone. Dude, Brittany, yo, thank you for the $2 over on YouTube. Hey, Looney, you and UHCG is so awesome. I'm so happy to be a part of that. UHCG is like, literally, I called it my favorite thing on YouTube, but it is my favorite thing on YouTube. It's such a cool thing. And like, I even think it's going to be way cooler a couple years from now. But I'm super, super stoked to be a part of it. I do intend to leave like a cool mark. Martin Haugs F1, thank you for the follow as well. What Minecraft user do I use, Martin? I'm in vanilla with fabric. Okay, guys. Let's get my... Do I have vanilla launcher? Yeah, I do. Let me get my night vision on again. And turn on shaders. Dude, that was disorienting with the shaders loading. I think we gotta continue here. Oh, this actually looks cool. Museum Solid says, I exactly predicted your death in your last hardcore world, but this time I can't find a way you die except an accident. So indeed, you're doing a great job and being safe. You know, like, even just now, that moment was a little weird, right? With the mace and everything, but I think that breeze balls are like such a good addition to the game, and like they're underrated for gameplay. They can make you like so much more mobile and harder to kill by anything, including players. Unless they catch you in a cobweb on the way down. That'd be awesome. Sizzle Star, welcome in, dude. Hope you're doing well. What do I need? I need deep slate redstone. And then I think we're gonna go here. Do I have resin? I do. So I'm thinking we should have like something redstone ore here. Maybe just like inset it a little bit. Resin blocks are perfect for designing because they're like easy to remove. Okay, these go here. Water Ghost, yo dude, welcome in. I recognize you from the Discord. Hey Looney, I found you through Naked and Afraid. Wasn't surprised when you joined UNCG. Finally called a stream. Want to say hi? Will's coming. He doesn't show mercy. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I think we gotta remove these middle ones. Who is Will? Will is like UNCG lore. You gotta go to the UNCG Discord if you want to figure it out. There's no other way. It's still unclear, like, who or what Will really is, though. There's just theories. I love that I'm actually, like, parkour jumping around this while I have my elytra equipped. It's kind of wild. Okay, so I think we build it like that. And then we have that upper window there. That's going to get iron bars in front of it. I think, yeah, definitely. I think it's just got to be red nether brick. Because if we add anything else, like, it's gonna make the build really, really square. Oh my god, Inspi, I wonder how constantly splashing your eyeballs with night vision potion affects the sight in the long term. Yeah, that sounds like it can be good. I was on my way to get new night vision, but I don't need it at all. Just because you said that. Will's the most peak character ever? That's all you need to know? $296 stream streak, not Will. Alright, not Will, love it. Not Rick. That's crazy. I need full blocks, red nether brick. Not Will. Also accurate. Udu, yo, thank you for the €3. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. We're gonna put Udu and Tuntu in the book. And bonus name for this one goes to Not Rick Astley. Block clutch. Sandblast. I'm using them more on purpose because I'm trying to, while I play the hardcore world and stream, improve my gameplay. And it's like clicking. It's getting there over time. I've actually improved a lot recently. Mostly in the parkour department, which is just movement, so it's a good foundation. That was beautiful. That not so much. That almost. There we go. I think these need to be the stairs. Just call me Sam. Sam lasts too long. Yo, yeah, that works. Okay, there's a lot going right here, and then there's some things not working. I think the part that's not working is we sort of need a transition here. And it can't just be two walls like that. These lines get really, really hard. We need the lines though, because it's a diagonal build. But then in some parts, we sort of gotta soften that line a little bit by just... No, no full blocks, never full blocks. By putting a wall there. It just makes the lines a little bit less thick. That other one down there was not it. Okay, and then towards the bottom, we need to do the same thing. It's hard to notice what it does, but it does actually make a big difference. I think the line we need to cut up is this one. Maybe we do need him here. Yeah, it actually works. It's also important, guys, when you make like really, really big builds like this base, you gotta not zoom in too much on the details. So sometimes you gotta just make something where you feel like it's sort of right, but not quite. Then just let it sit, do some other things around it, and see if you still feel not like you need to address it. Because a lot of the time the answer will be no. A lot of the time you'll just fix it by building other stuff around it, so that not all your attention just focuses on the thing where you felt like that was out of place or wrong. Let me put some slabs here for spawn proofing. I think we got a lot of progress, and this actually works. Any lights going strategically into the build, Sizzle? I don't know yet. Usually what I do is build the light features as the last thing. Because then you like have a good idea of where it's like light and where it's dark. Like this area here could be very good for light, but I don't know yet. I want to have the shape first, and then we'll figure that out. This part kind of works. We gotta find like a way to make this part look good. So So it all just sort of connects. And I think what we got to do is go from this corner and then use that same pattern that we have down there, or the same diagonal rather. I think that's just 2 steps all the way. Let's see how that works if we do it. Okay, night vision and check. Name my Elytra, Rebel still alive. Dude, why do I have a non-named Elytra? That's not right. This is supposed to be my Elytra. Let me just fix that one up. And we're chilling. I think it was out in the wild somewhere. Like, went on a little trip. I think collecting hay bales at villagers, probably. Most of the time it will be that. I need to name the other Elytras. Usually I just only use one though. So why would we? I think I still have a full sugar box of rockets, but we're gonna find out in a little bit. Sim Merkel and Frox, thank you guys very much for follows. Appreciate it. Okay, guys, let's take a look at that thing we just built. That line. I low-key can see that work. I think maybe I'd like it to be a little bit more narrow. Who said that? Thank you for the follow as well. Let's 3-step it. That's like 50% sharper. I think we will see a big difference. Yo, that actually looks way better. And now that creates a little bit of space to have some sort of elevation, some detail going there. Next to what am I doing for the ceiling of the cave? So if I want to do anything with the ceiling, it's now way easier because of Happy Gas, which is honestly crazy. But I don't think I want to do anything with it. I don't think we really need to do anything with it. Even more so, I think it's going to be better if the ceiling is kind of as is. Because what it will do if we like build a lot of stuff in the ceiling is it will draw the attention up there. But a lot of the time, I think the ceiling is just there to be dark and make the room big. And then all of the details down here are going to make it work. Keep in mind that we have night vision on right now, so it looks very different. Like some of these branches with glow lichen, that will work. Instant mob spawns because we're in a perimeter. Guys, if you're new here, realize that my base, as big as it is a perimeter. Like everything's spawn proof. I feel like this line needs to be sharper. As in, we need a different line than the one on the other side to make it look like it's symmetrical, even though it's not. Building is weird sometimes, especially if we go diagonal. That looks more sensible, right? Because sort of where we want to look at it is from here. I think that does make more sense. Okay, let's make those normal blocks and then sort of build around it. Nope. Let's put a torch up here for right now. So weird that sometimes you have to make things asymmetrical to make them feel symmetrical. Counterintuitive principle. I think most of the time the solution is just go off of feel. No one really said that. Why is my base an ocean monument? What do you mean? Like, how is this an ocean monument? Season 1 was an ocean monument because I just thought it'd be cool. Oh, we're gonna... Dude, I literally need one stone block here. Let me check if I have it. Yo, I have an idea. Wait. We'll just mine it. Guys, this is the remnants of what my base, like how it originated. I just bombed a big hole in the ground and then used lava casting with pillars in between to place torches to sort of spawn-proof the outside. It's a very, like, weird solution, but it works. Kirox, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Okay, so I need stone bricks. Realistically, only one, but you can't craft one. D-Fox Gaming, thank you for the follow. There's a heap of follows today over on Twitch. Okay, I think this one probably goes here. That's it. That's the one block I accidentally mined out. Okay, so it's that. And then let's make this side here work. I don't really know how we're gonna make it work, but we'll figure it out. Oh, dude, I could have used that stone block. That's stupid. Is that a slab? It is. Okay, I think that's the archway. How many blocks across is that? 5. So either a 1 block center or a 3 block center. I think 3 blocks probably makes more sense. Which means we have 0 room to make something, like, actually be an arch. Let's go 2 up here. I thought there was going to be a head hitter, but it wasn't. That one's out of whack. Should be here. Guys, if you want to make an archway on a diagonal, all you do is make sure you have the diagonal above or below, and then you just, whichever block you want to place, just line it up with where you're gonna go, and then you don't have to worry about how to actually do it. Okay, next one. I think these go up here. Those go there, and then the 1 block center is just going to be a slab. Shaders are indeed complementary. I love it when somebody asks a question in chat and then somebody else just pops the answer right away. I don't have any full blocks left. Guys, if you want to get my shaders with my settings, they're on my Patreon in the free tier. So just go to the Patreon. It's linked in the YouTube description. And it's probably on my Twitch profile as well, I imagine. If you find it there, just go to the Patreon, click join for free. And you can get it. I don't really know, like, where in the Patreon is. You might have to scroll down a little bit. Mr. Guac, welcome in, dude. Are you serious right now, bro? Did I pronounce it better than last time? Are you happy? Guys, we made a deal. Mr. Guac is gonna go on like a big trip, and he's gonna ask me to do this every time until he goes. Now that's a kind of a crazy request that I would usually say no to, except he's been requesting me to say these words for like, it's not better. Oh my god, I'll try harder tomorrow. He's been requesting me to say these exact words for like 4 years, I feel like. So now with a big 2-year trip mission coming up, I'm like, okay, dude, I got you. Isaac Playing Guy, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. Is it a holiday trip? No. It's like a big life-changing trip. 4 years is dedication, right? Ingberry? That's what I thought. It's like, somebody works that hard for something, you can't just deny it. It doesn't work that way. Okay, I think these, like this entire line, we just gotta change it out. Also, these temp blocks, they're probably gonna have to go. Dang it. This is the weirdest part of the build in terms of what connects where. But I think the key here is just powering through, not caring. And then when it feels off, we just fix the spots where it feels off. It's a try and test strategy. A lot of the time, guys, when you're making anything, whether it's a Minecraft build, a video, or anything else, I feel like the superior strategy, and this is a hard one. This is one that I'm not always able to do. But the superior strategy is make it exist, then make it better. So just like, don't worry too much about whether it works or it doesn't work. Just make something. Then when you have something, take a step back and go like, okay, what do I not like about it? Because fixing something is way easier than making something out of nothing. So then if you make something out of nothing, make it easier on yourself. And then when the time comes to fix it, take time to do that. And you'll end up saving a lot of time and a lot of frustration by sort of not getting trapped in the perfectionism of it all. It's hard though. It's hard. Like, it's hard to sort of let go when you're making something. Because these lines are not perfect yet, but we'll make them work. Did I dig this whole cave out, Isaac? I sort of did. I used TNT dupers for it. But this is a perimeter. I have 2 witch farms, one over here and one over there. You can see the chest even. Dude, there's redstone missing the whole part? What is that? Oh, that cell is like low-key open. Whatever, dude. I got redstone block for days. It's fine. I got chokers full of redstone blocks. We're chilling. Don't worry about it. Let me show you the outside, and then we'll immediately get back to work, because we've been flying around this stream a good bit with all the new people joining in, which is awesome. Thank you guys for being here. So on the outside area, I was gonna say used to be a swamp. In a way, it's still a swamp. You can see the swamp trees here, but this here is this is the outside of the base, and let's go back in there. King Brainrot Looney, have you ever seen Hermitcraft? If so, then what is your favorite part or build? Dude, I love Hermitcraft as a whole. I think if I had to like pick one thing, which I think is the coolest thing ever made in Hermitcraft, then I think it's every version of Decked Out. Because like every time that pushes the boundaries so far. But my favorite thing about Hermitcraft is not Decked Out or any one other thing. It's the fact that as a group, they make a really, really cool thing, and they're really good at doing that. Decked Out is crazy. I missed it this season. Decked Out is crazy. Mr. What's your constructive criticism? I did not see it. Guys, I gotta check if this, like, if there's light levels here. Or that guy was just a rogue zombie standing around. I feel like he was rogue, but he's gotta have come from somewhere initially. I don't know. I love Grain. Season 7 base he built was insane. Was Season 7 the mansion? Depression, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate it. And Mr. Adam, same to you, dude. Thank you for being here. All of this is a little out of whack, but I think we'll make it work. Dude, I still... I have so many random single blocks, but they're not the block I'm building with. Do I like tacos? I think tacos are pretty great, but I almost never eat them. For no particular reason. They're just not on the menu. Now, they could be on the menu because I am the menu in a way. Or I make it. We have 5 blocks of clearance on the other one. Let's see if we can do that same thing here. That's 3, 4, 5. So then that would be the pillar. We can actually make that work, I think. I am the menu. So that's been said now. Ingberry, what is my favorite food? Dude, I just love anything spicy. Looney's edible? Well, not exactly that, but like... okay, let's revert back to I make the menu. Apparently that's more accurate. Semantics. Honestly, that just works, dude. Don't even worry about it. There's a little something going wrong with the diagonals here. And I think I know what it is. I also think we can fix it. Food isn't supposed to be painful though. I mean, there's like a difference between enjoyable spicy and like actual painful. So guys, I think what I need is like there's a diagonal line that the build is based on that goes here. It's this one that I use for reference. So on this side we have the same build or the same line. This one right here. I need to sort of reconnect this build coming out to that line, or everything feels like it's weird. And it's not a big challenge, but it needs to be sorted right now. Did I ever eat a Carolina Reaper? That's painful, not enjoyable. And I haven't. I think we started by just taking resin and sort of figuring out what the diagonal is. I think maybe it's just this. Kinda. Okay, so let's move both of those over by a block. Maybe we take this. If you had to choose 3 things to eat for the rest of your life, what would they be? Are we talking 3 products or 3 dishes? Honestly, like, I'd have to like put in a little bit of research, because if the question is what 3 things would you eat, I would look for 3 things that kind of have me covered nutritionally, so I just don't die next year from malnutrition one way or another. I'm not worried about this, but like 3 things will mess you up. I don't think like getting one combination to sustain you for a while is going to be a challenge, so you better get it right. Starter main dessert is the best answer, Lance. Dude, nice. Ashton Faye, thank you for the follow. Guys, I'm just kind of winging it here until we have a solution to this like broken or disjointed symmetry predicament that we have. Guys, don't eat people. That's frowned upon. Okay, you know what? I think there's a better solution, or at least the easier solution to make this build work again. So, guys, generally speaking, there's a few tricks you have as a builder. If you have all the time in the world and you're in creative, or using Axiom, which I do sometimes, it helps a lot. It's super cool. But if you do that, you just move things over until you feel like this is right. If you're just winging it in survival, which I've done for this entire base, like none of this is creative design. We all just figured it out while we're building it. Sometimes you end up in a situation where something doesn't really work. Now, there's two ways to fix it when you get there. We're at that point right now. Two ways to fix it. Way number one is you figure out the cause and you redesign and break it up, redo it until you have it. That one sometimes is the only way to go, but I don't think we need it here. That's like the nuclear option. You don't really want to do that. Unless you have no other choice, that's a hard way to fix your problem. The second option, which is kind of my go-to if I can't afford to, and like it works well. Take the beanstalk, for example. I think it looks awesome. It didn't work right away. We kind of just winged it, and it ended up being fine. The better option, I think, if you're just winging it in survival, is draw the attention away. So if something isn't perfect, and you have an issue with symmetry, then maybe the solution you need is not to fix the symmetry completely, which could be like a tedious project. And especially if you're doing it in survival, because like it's not so much about finding the solution, it's about how you find the solution. Finding a solution like takes a lot of flying away, flying back, getting back into a position where you can see it properly. That can take hours, if not days. So sometimes all you want to do is figure out where the problem persists. The problem persists between this sort of archway and then connecting up to this front here. If you can't really find it, the better option might be putting something in between that visually breaks up the problem, where it's like you're looking at something else, so you don't really see that it's not perfect. This was not the solution, but I do think we're going to get there using that strategy. And we're going to try because it could save like hours. Describe exactly how I solve puzzles. Try logic or brute force it. I mean, that's not exactly the same, but yes. I might, though, guys, as I said that, I might see the solution, and if you see the solution in a problem, or in the process, you're still, like, you can totally take it. The thing with brute forcing is that brute forcing a lot of the time will not get you to the actual solution. It will get you to something that sort of makes it work as well. So it really depends on the problem and what kind of solution you want. Like if you actually want to know the right way to do something, then this is not the way to get it. But if you're okay with ending up with something imperfect, then it definitely could be. I think this one goes here. And that might also be why I was confused with it. Looney, aside from yourself, name 5 other survival or hardcore builders who would you consider to be the best. So the first one I think of immediately is Fwip. Fwip is crazy. I also think that Pearlescent Moon is wild. I think Mog is definitely up there. We're going for 5, right? Dame the Dime. You might not know, but Dame the Dime was actually good. I don't think he makes content anymore. Yeah, this is still... Honestly, guys, this could work. because it looks really... It sort of hard forces the line because it's a different block. But if we build this in the nether bricks, we might have what I need. There's one problem in where they don't have the same height, which is kind of problematic. Phil's as the goat. He has to be there. Phil's not like Phil's like the godfather. I don't think at any point Phil was the best builder, but Phil was the guy who made it possible for everybody else. That deserves a different kind of credit. Still work on the UHCG next to music? Absolutely yes. My episode 2 is like just about done recording. We're already editing, as in we're ways into editing, because I shipped part 1 of the video over to my editor last week. So yeah, it's coming. Oh yeah, Smallish Beans, definitely crazy too. Jojo or Smager? Are either one of them known for building? I had no idea if that's... I know them for lots of other things, but no building. Castro's, why are these stupid ad names back on YouTube? I don't know, dude. It's crazy. Linksy? Link is awesome, but I think, like, there's better designers than Link. Link's main thing is he spends more time than anybody else. So he ends up with really, really good stuff, because I think a lot of the time the secret ingredient to make something great is just the time you invest into it. And Link outworks everybody else, which leads to really, really cool final products. But I definitely think there's better designers or builders than Link, which is no insult. Like, that was a compliment. You don't have to be the best to be great. Okay, guys, now let me try what happens if we make this line in the normal block color. B-dubs! Isa, yes. Yes, B-dubs is up there. B-dubs is crazy. B-dubs is also, like, very innovative in the things he makes, which is cool. Worksheet, how many days am I? 7,677, I guess. 77 or 78? Oh yeah, guys, this definitely fixes the build. I found the actual solution rather than the make it work solution. B-dubs takes your number 1. I don't think I could give anyone number 1. I just don't think we have a number 1. Because, like, one week somebody will pull something crazy out of their sleeve, and then the next week somebody else might just be more locked in, and they might just make something even cooler. It's like fluid. There's no set number 1 all the time. Number 1 in a category. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that one goes like there. Now we're cooking, guys. We're getting closer. Finally home. Today was a long day. Yo, props for toughing it out. And even though I'm not there, welcome home. Baby Shoes, welcome in. Beat up's attention to details whack. Guys, this is also super cool about building, and also one of the things that makes it so hard to compare people. Like, there's a lot of different styles. Some people will go bigger by default. Like, I think one of the things I do is I tend to go bigger than other people in the skill of the build, which means, like, there's sort of a delicate balance between having detail and having size or having skill. Yeah, this is way better. It's not so messed up anymore. We still need some details here. And then this actually needs some depth, but I think we might have to solve that in a different way. You know what? I think we might have to just take this line and just build it out by a block, the entire line. I gave too many names. Choose the final 5. Okay, in no particular order. I think Fwip has to be in there. I think B-Dubs has to be in there. I think Pearlescent Moon has to be in there. We haven't even named Grian. Is Grian in there? I think, guys, I think we're like in an era where Grian is like post-build Grian. Grian is just content and concept Grian now, which I love content and concept Grian. He's awesome. But I think he's past it. Building is not his main thing anymore, which is cool. So I think we're gonna exclude Grian. Okay, so Fwip, B-Dubs, Pearlescent Moon. I'm super like back and forth on whether I want to put Mog in the list. But I think I should. Because Mog is kind of introducing new things as well. Okay, so let's put Mog in the list. Scar. I don't think I have anybody beating Scar out for that list. So if there's nobody to beat Scar, then maybe Scar is him. Scar's most definitely him, but that's a whole different question. Okay, so guys, I think final list: B-Dubs, Fwip, Pearlescent Moon, Mog, and Scar. That's the 5 I'm looking in. Obviously, this isn't a hardcore list. If it was a hardcore list, Mog would be dead off the list right now. No, we're going survival builders. Doesn't need to be hardcore. Bakery server, not survival, but yes, bakery is different. This build is getting there, but it's so weird. The thing is though, guys, I have a choice to make with this one. And the choice is really quite simple. It's, do I move the cave around to make the build work? Or do I make the build work in the cave? And I want to do that second option, which is harder. But also kind of cooler. Fake hot dog, welcome in. Says, hey there, Looney Minecraft. It's me. Welcome, dude. Hope you're doing well. Let's get more night vision. Guys, should we do a quick 10-minute parkour intermezzo? I think it's time. I gotta keep my training up. We have new rules. It's no reset parkour. But I think we gotta do it. Let's very quickly run one. Is my sprint on? It is on. Okay, let me take a sip of water. Dude, I didn't drink my coffee. I'm gonna chug the coffee, take a sip of water, lock in, and get a run in under 10 minutes. Lens calls a 594. Guys, my personal best is 542 seconds. Under 600 is the goal when we do no reset runs on stream. Anything could happen. Get your predictions in stream. Oh, dude, wait. I gotta be strict with myself and like reset. Don't reset even if I missed that first one. I think I could like potentially get a 570 or something. Because I've been improving a lot. I always do feel like the pressure of doing it on stream though. He said before making the first mistake. No biggie. You know what? I'm gonna lock in and be a bit quiet. You guys enjoy the run. Pressure probably makes you better. Over time, it will. I said I'm gonna lock in and be quiet, and then I start reading chat. Oh, that was beautiful. We're cooking. Stop, wait. Insby, I'm so sorry. That was a really, really good section too. Oh my god! Twice in a row, don't do that. I changed the jump up there, which is worth it long term, but for now we'll just tank the damage. Or the delay. It's like 15 seconds behind. Which is fine. Wacky mistake, wacky fix, but it worked. Beautiful section. A crappy ladder. Dude, I could toast a run so hard here because I missed that checkpoint. Believe it. Okay, we're still alive. If I dropped that, I would have been like set back 40 seconds or something. Okay, now we're past the risk of that happening. That was crazy. That was actually crazy. Let me just get that checkpoint, just in case. That was clean. Just don't do checkpoints. Yeah, just make no mistakes and you won't need the checkpoints, right? It's simple. Oh my god, what was that? Was cursed. Dude, I feel like I'm on track for that 570 that I called. Oh yeah, inventory gem that. It's one last shortcut. It's a little sketch, but I think I'm gonna get it. There we go. Solid. Oh my god, no! Dude, that was such a weak throw. It's like a simple jump, but I was afraid to miss it, so I jumped way too early. That sucked. Okay, 570, look in, look in. Dude! 572 is solid, man. Did the exact same thing earlier today. Mickey, dude, that is such a bad jump to throw it on. Dude, that was a good run. That was a good run. We'll take it. Let's go back to our hardcore world. Okay, guys, we're going to continue working on this. This part is next. Before we do that, though, I need a very quick toilet break. I will be literally back in a minute. here's a quick video of how this world got started, which is really interesting to see if this is what we're looking at right now. Enjoy this little break video. I'll be back before you know it. See you guys in a minute. Yo guys, welcome back. I let it run a little bit. I got back and then I was like, let's actually play this, because that little circle in the swamp and then the illustration of mountain with farms above, farms underneath, mountain on top. Let's see what that looks like right now. It's kind of crazy to put them side by side. This is the same area that we're looking at right now. That was where that circle in the swamp was. Crazy, right? So cool. Playing this world is like, it's so fun, guys. It's so special. Start something, work on it for years. Whatever that something is, doesn't matter. Start something, work on it for years. It's an epic thing to experience. Also, while we were running parkour and doing a little break, I missed a bunch of follows over on Twitch, but like a bunch. So thanks for the follow to Razor Firebrand, Yar1400, Malord, Isa, Jade, and Sir Spicier. Thank you very much. Welcome in. Working on myself for almost 18 years by now. Keep at it. Okay, guys, I think what I'll do here is actually make this flat. I was just looking at the build, and I think I understand how to make it better from here. And that is simply like all of these shapes right now. Does this one connect up here? Let me get a stack of these smooth basalt blocks. Maybe a balcony is a perfect spot for it. Nessie, you're on the right track. Looney2, welcome to the stream. Now, Iris, welcome in. Seems like the Ice Age has moved in. Yeah, my world asked, like, it literally... Is that Looney, you're about to play this Minecraft world. Can you pretty please make it snowy? Because, like, there's so much cool icy terrain. I needed the basalt blocks. Guys, let me actually show you what I mean. Like, because it's low-key crazy. This world literally told me, yo, make it cool and make it icy. It will work so well. This little trip starts at that world map. MNICY, dude! Thank you for the 26 months as a member. Dude, it adds up. We're gonna put MNICY in the book. And we're gonna put in Looney 2 as a bonus name, aka Malgosha. Isn't that like the witch from the Minecraft movie? It is, right? So, guys, look at how much of this world is actually snow. And then this is where I spawn. Now, that almost looks like I removed the snow, but it's literally, there's no, like, there's one bit of green forest. And then, like, everything else is snow. Triggly Wiggly and September, welcome, and thank you for the follows. Let me show you some of the highlights in that snowy area, though, because it's not only the snow, it's also, like, there's literally one place that made me decide to make my main base snowy themed. We'll teleport to world spawn, and then I'll fly there from there. It's a cool world, an ice place to be in, pleasant area for chilling. Okay. Fishy making an excursion to YouTube chat as well. Love it. Road trip time, you're not wrong. Let's go world portal. I feel like I teleported twice there, which is weird because when we were here, I threw that pearl. I saw there were 2 pearls. I used both of them and then placed a new one. And now I feel like I teleported twice. It almost feels like pearls are duping there, which is probably not true, but... Okay, so guys, this is my spawn. I literally spawned in, like, this little river here. At first, I thought I was locked and I couldn't get up there, but there were dirt blocks I could get. For a second, I thought that my only option when starting was to go down here into this cave, which is crazy. Or punching stone blocks to get up. But that's not what made me do it. Costina wants to begin the book today. Oh yeah, dude. We're gonna put Costina in the book. Thank you for the $2 dono. I appreciate it. And we're gonna put Amala Perry in the book as a bonus name. But this is not the place that made me decide to go snowy with the world. That place is over here. I was going through like the first stages of getting your bearing and getting the things you needed. And then I found this icy river with a village right here. And then a village on that side over on top of the mountain. And I thought that was such a cool thing. Look at that location. It's a bit like overexposed because of night vision right now. This place is... I thought it was so cool. It's like one village connected on either side of the river. And then I was like, yo, let's make my main base snowy as well. Skara, thank you for the follow as well. Guys, by the way, I don't know if I can find one, but like, let me check in here. No, this just goes into a dripstone cave. This is a really weird village because part of it generated underground. I don't know if I like can find an entrance somewhere. Hang on. Let me show the replay. I feel like the snowy villages I've seen are generally more spread out. Seen that spread out across the whole mountain range. That's crazy. Let's... Wait, guys, am I tripping? Dude, I was so sure there was like... Am I just spreading like random rumors that are not true at all? Guys, I was 100% convinced that there was like a whole flipping house just buried here. I guess there's not. Dude, that is... Why did I think that was the case? I don't know. I think it's just old age wrecking me. I'm almost 60 after all. Yo, Sarah, thank you for the 5. Get WoW and Dark Chaos in the book. And Fishy for the membership, dude. Thank you guys. Hold up. I'm so confused as to why I thought that. This is what it is. We're gonna put WoW in the book. There was an extra line there. We're gonna put Dark Chaos in the book, and we're gonna put the Fishy in the book. We type it like this. That works, right? And then Enough goes in the book as bonus name, as does Montgomery. Yes, you are tripping. I don't know what you're looking for. Guys, I literally have no clue. I was 100% certain we were gonna find something there. And then another Mandela effect himself. I don't know, dude. What age is my Minecraft character? 7,000 days. That's like, he's in his 20s. He's fine. He's chilling. He shouldn't be this deranged. Guys, what age is Lynxie's Minecraft character? 365 days is a year. So 36,000 days is 100 years. Link's character is over 100? What? That's not right. You should be having these struggles, not me. I'm still a young'un. Sylvia, welcome in. Very on-brand join message. I like that. I don't know if you don't know what the book is, but thanks. Let me show you what the book is very, very quickly. I have a Hall of Fame, which is a little place in the forest here. And in this Hall of Fame, we keep a library. So all these books that you see here are one of these books. So at the end of every stream, what I do is I go here, I put a bunch of bonus names in the book, and then we sign it with the dates of when the stream was. And all your names are just in there. We've been building a proper library. Like, I actually had to expand because this site was just full. Which I think is a cool thing because, like, these are all memories of, like, streams we did together. So the books are real, the content is real, and it's a way of saying thank you for being here. It's crazy if you associate Minecraft days with the age of your character because speedrunners are literal infants beating the dragon. Yeah, but speedrunners are also people like Korean. Fine, they're just built different. Okay, let's get back to work. Rock RSTM, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. You know what's crazy about that library, guys? Is that we started it before chiseled bookshelves were in the game. So I just thought it would be a cool idea to make these books and have like something to remember the stream by, if you will. But we used to put them in chests. And like a few weeks after we started doing that, maybe like 2 months at most, Mojang introduced that feature. I was like, yo, they're watching my stream. They're giving us exactly what we need. Probably not true, but that's how we tell the story. 100% not true. Again, shouldn't get in the way of a good story, so that's how it happened now. You guys can thank me for chiseled bookshelves. Probably some other things too. I think we built this one up like so. I don't quite know what I'm doing here yet, but we'll figure it out. I think what we need, like where we are at with the build, is I need some variants. It should not all be the same. And so far, all of it is like diagonal things, sort of slanting in like some weird pyramid thingy, and it's just not going to work. It needs some more, something else, just anything else. Oh, dude, this is gonna make so much of a difference so quick. By now we know you're just a co-creator of Minecraft. Dude, I think I would love to just work on the game. I also think that if I did that, I wouldn't be streaming, like... I don't know if I'd be streaming in this way at all. I was gonna say not that much, but like... I think if I was like... going to the office to work on the game, as people at Mojang do, I'd feel like a lot of my life outside of it with other things than playing the game. I still do that, like, but... Let's be real, I play a lot of Minecraft, guys. Goes with the territory. Okay, we'll probably put a door in here somewhere. Let's keep this one open for now. Those things on the side, I think I'll just fill them in with nether bricks. King Brainroll, won't the library get incredibly laggy after years? I don't know. So the part of why it's not in the base is because of that very concern. Because we're putting a lot of data in those chunks. However, I haven't noticed anything. And when we do notice, I'll just move like part of it to another place. For right now, it seems to be acting totally fine. I just threw myself off of a building in 3 steps. Slowly walked further and further back. Mangrove fence doors under the floors between the stone walls. Mangrove fence doors under the floors. There? Not quite sure what you're getting at with that one. If I understand, I'll give it a try. Like, text isn't too much data though. That's fair. That's fair. Unless you like MBT load the books, but I think there's a bit of a misunderstanding. You have high MBT data books, which are used at chunk bands, but that doesn't mean that every book is like a crazy amount of data. Those books are formatted on purpose to carry too much. It's the whole point of what they do. I am curious though, because in theory you could chunk ban yourself with too much data. I think you gotta pick it up though. Is that how check bans work, or does it have to be on the floor? I don't know. Like, I've never played on lifesteal or made a unstable universe video, so I don't know. Love both of those, by the way. Unstable and lifesteal are, I think, some of the coolest Minecraft things on YouTube. I was gonna check out the progress hanging from a glowberry, but it wasn't meant to be. Okay, this works. This part under here, it kind of looks terrible, but I also don't think we're there yet with this part. So let's fix that first. Need some more blocks. Sylvian, I was gonna read that, but I don't think I even can read that. What the hell are you saying? I think just reading that is a bannable offense. Like, no more loony YouTube channel. Thanks for entertaining your study session. Indy, you're more than welcome. Thank you for hanging out. I hope the studying went well. Oh, guys, we're definitely like solving problems now with the build. I think maybe we put like a line of slabs on there, so all of those actually connect. And with connect, I mean that there's some overlap between the blocks. Now it's coming together beautifully. You just gotta trust the process. Okay, 3 high, 1 block over. Guys, I'm actually noticing that now that I'm doing like a bit more parkour, what I actually started doing, like I don't know if I'm gonna stick with this schedule, but like for the last couple days, I used to just do parkour sessions. But then when I do a parkour session, sometimes I get stuck playing parkour for like hours, which is not very productive. It's sort of work avoidance more than anything else. So I'm like, no, that's not the way. But I do want to get better. I do want to put in a training. So I'm like, let's do something else. I'm going to stop resetting my parkour runs to get a good time because it really doesn't matter. I just want to get better. I don't want to get a good time. The good times will come. So what I started doing instead is at the beginning of my day, when I get ready to start recording or working on something, I do 3 no reset runs, no matter how long they take, and that's it. Which is like about half an hour of practice. And I'm starting to notice that I'm actually like using more of it in my gameplay now. So it's all sort of like it's coming into the actual game, and then as an extension, it will come into the actual videos, which is kind of what I'm looking for. But it's sort of happening. If you do those jumps a lot, you're just gonna know how far you can jump. You're gonna get better at predicting it. It's not even like how far you can jump. It's also like some of those parkour jumps, they force you to jump at a specific place to be able to make the next one. So you kind of like do that to gain momentum. But to be able to do that first jump, and for example, land exactly on that corner, you need to, very great demonstration here. You need to be able to like read that, how far that is. And that skill carries over well. Dude, today has been so like, I did a little bit of building every now and again. And then I did a whole lot of yapping, and let me show you this. Nothing against it. It kind of works, but... TIE Fighter, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Parkour is addictive. Yeah, it's like anything where you sort of get a score. You always want to do better, right? So you're gonna like try again. One more. And that's like... The one more pit is infinitely deep. You're never gonna get out of it. We like it when you're excited to show the builds. It's also like fun when new people come in and like... So here's a good example. The rep raided in with a bunch of you guys. So me and the rep, like we talk. And I have a ton of friends like the rep who don't really like... As a creator, you have a bunch of creator friends and you like roughly know what they do. But we're all pretty busy, so... You can't really expect anyone to truly know what you're doing, as in be in the know, have seen it all. So a lot of time when somebody comes in, and in this case it was Direpchu with his viewers, it's like, let me show you guys around, because almost always people are sort of blown away by this world, even if they know me, because like who has time to follow every survival world on YouTube, right? And if you have that much excitement to work on, or to work with when you give it tour, it's kind of tempting to give it tour. I love yapping. Yapping is the best. Yapping is like 50% of the content. Okay, now we gotta check this line. That's just supports around the outside and then connect it up however which way it works. Let me check where that first one actually went. first one is all the way up and against that arch, and then it just goes back. And then the height is like 3 blocks down, I think. Yeah. There. Is that too far down though? It's not. This archway is just higher than the other one. Maybe I can bring it down a block. We gotta make sure that it's still like easy to walk through. This works. And now we technically have room to build these. Your endurance is wild. My base has become a lot better since I started having you in the background. If he can, I can mindset. That's a great mindset. I heard a like really cool thought by Rek. Rekrep was like getting into his speedrunner arc. He was learning the things. And then at a certain point, he just had a realization. He was like looking at Xylonox and them, like the crazy, crazy people. And then Rek just thought like, dude, I can't ever be as good as these people. Like they're crazy. And then he's like, no, that's a stupid thought. That's me holding myself back. I'm exactly the same as they are. Like I have 2 hands, I have 2 eyes. If they can do it, I can learn to do it. And I think that's exactly the mindset. Every person you see who's doing like insane things where you're like, I could never, is kind of a person just like you. So if they can, you can. Now, you know what's the like thing that sets it apart, which is like hard to realize? You can go like, okay, if this person can do it, I can do it too. It's really, really easy to underestimate the amount of work that it took for someone to get to where they are and do what they do. Because a lot of the time, by the time it starts standing out, people have been doing it for like years. Like it could easily be a decade, you know? And catching up to a decade of work is gonna either take you a decade or a bunch of years working harder than they did. Sometimes you can do that. Sometimes there is room to work harder. Sometimes you can't because they already work crazy hard. But the amount of time that it took for someone to get to where they are, or who they are if you want, so easy to underestimate. Okay, this was a good improvement, but we still need something else. I think my biggest issue with the build is just sort of a bad choice design-wise, but I gotta tough it out right now. And that is that this thing is like built into the wall, this part. And I can't really bring it out too much. Can I do the thing? Yes. Will I do the thing? Sometimes. This is also like, you don't have to be special. You don't have to go do something crazy. You don't have to super stand out. You can make that choice if you want to, but you can also choose to not do that, because like, if you do sort of understand how much work something took, it's super valid to say like, yeah, I'm not about to put that much time into this thing. For me, the one where I feel that the hardest is like, I would love to be better at skateboarding than I am. I also know that I'm not gonna go and learn it anymore. More types of blocks? Ingberry? Maybe, but we're gonna get to that a little bit later. For right now, we're just nailing down the shape. I think you'll see it like a lot in my next USCG video, the next one that I'm uploading, there's a build at the very end of the episode, which has like the most basic block palette ever. And it looks like a terrible build up until the very end, and then all of a sudden it's really cool. So more blocks can work sometime, but sometimes you just gotta get the foundation down and that's it. And then build from there. Dude, we can go into here? Oh, this is low-key very cool. I'm looking at what to do with this area here. I feel like there's a really good idea that I don't have yet. Like, I actually think that I might have to let that one rest and work on the bottom part a little bit. Then get back to it. So it's getting to where I like it. We need something here for sure. But it doesn't necessarily need to be this build. This is the thing what I was saying, guys, where this is a weak spot, is that this is really connected like right against the wall. So I don't have any room to create some depth here or make it stand out. So this part of it just looks flat. Now, wait. Dude, that might just be the night vision. Can't believe I didn't trample any wheat there. Marigold Hut, protruding blackstone. Could work. Could totally work. Yo, it's not nearly as problematic in either of these shots. It's just a night vision makes it look more flat because there's no shadows and no contrast anymore. This looks way better. Have basalt eating it? Crochet clarinet, you're kind of right. Make the terrain around it more interesting would also work. Zombie, welcome to the stream, dude. I think we're going to work on this part first. I do want my night vision back for that, by the way. Shaders make even dirt houses look beautiful. This is true, but also, like, without the shaders, it's still fine. It's the night vision sort of removed all the contrast, which made it not work. So we can make it work with light later on. Because we're already in shaders, it was just shaders with night vision. Here, without night vision, it's gonna look, or with night vision, it's gonna look like doo-doo either way. Okay, let's go to this bottom part here. Because this ain't it. Yeedily, dude, thank you for renewing the membership. I appreciate it. See, Mom, I have good ideas. You gotta clip that. Crochet clarinet for future reference. We're gonna put Yeedily in the book. And Axolotl Nitro Nitro is gonna go in. Dude, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Shaders on a dirt house is like putting glitter on poo. Imagine just walking across the street and you see like dog poo and you're like, ah, dang it. Then you get closer and there's actually glitter on there. I'd be so confused, but I also would think it's kind of funny. It's better to clean up the poo though. Did the dog put the glitter? If your dog puts glitter on his poo, like, you're set, dude. You just gotta start uploading videos and that's gonna go viral like crazy. Okay, this is actually a really interesting design predicament we have here. I think we sort of need to get like a ceiling going. It's also going to be like a really, really hard thing to figure out in survival. So I think the way we do this is just wing it. That seems to be my solution for everything lately. Dude, the block clutches are getting better. Ooh, this is like so tricky to make. I really don't see a better option than winging it though, so I'm gonna go for it. The dog ate the glitter. That's actually a viable explanation. Could be true. Probably shouldn't let your dog eat glitter. Then again, like sometimes you just can't control what the dog does. Yo, crazy approach. Oh my god, this is it. Yo, guys, this is a stupid way to solve this, but a way easier one. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, well, first of all, we're gonna place this back. I'm just gonna go here and like extend all of these directly back. That's not gonna look good. But from there, we can sort of like just fill it in where we need it. Might not make sense. Bear with me for a second and it will. Probably not a second, but like a little bit. That doesn't work at all in the middle, but it's fine. Bashak, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Welcome in. We've been trucking for a while to get there again. Do you guys know that this is like the 6th time that I've gotten to 700k subscribers? I like there's a decent chance that it's gonna be the last. Which, if that's the case, I'll take it, dude. It's also completely understandable why that happened. You know why it happened? Just like hiccups along the way, but also my initial growth on YouTube happened way before I understood what it was to be a YouTuber. But I'm starting to now. So then if you die in your hardcore world, that is like your entire career, you gotta learn things. Or quit. So I opted to learn things. I sound older in my older videos. That is curious. Like, if there's one thing to put that down to, I would guess audio quality. Because, like, nothing else really makes sense. I gotta look at where this is, like... Yeah, we can't build full blocks there. We gotta keep that line going. It's only been a while since I last watched a live stream, but I'm back now. What did I miss? James, Dennis, what was the last thing you saw? What were we up to last time? I built myself in. We're stuck. COVID streams hit different? Tomahawk? Yeah, that was a crazy time though. Dude, I definitely like... It's always... I think it will always be a little bit weird to say this, but COVID was like... For me, it was a blessing in disguise. That like was a cool period. And like... I don't want to be insensitive because I like know it was actually a super hard time for a lot of people, but a lot of cool things happened back then too. Okay, I think we gotta just build down here. Hey Looney, will you stream longer hours now that you stream less days, Suster? No, because like literally the consideration is that I wasn't getting the work done that I needed to do. In terms of, I have to do my streams, I have to prepare for streams, but also I gotta make the videos, and they're all equally important. So you gotta like decide and figure out how to do the best at doing all of them. And recently I had to cancel some streams to make sure that I got the videos done. So that just means that in my schedule, I need more time for the videos because I'm like skipping streams, canceling streams to allow for that time. The better option is to just plan for that time. So I'm literally like moving, taking one stream day out to make sure that I get all the video work done. Now, there could be a situation where I decide to just randomly stream on a Wednesday because I feel like it. And I think having the occasional bonus stream is a better situation than canceling the occasional scheduled stream. So that's what it's going to be like. And I think these are changes for the better, but we'll see over time. And if it doesn't work proper, it doesn't work how I think it will work, then we'll change it again. you gotta be flexible. I do think though that like I can't. Here's the thing. I did a calculation, guys. My stream schedule was 5 streams a week, so that is a little bit more than 20 streams a month on average. Over the last few months, I did 15 streams a month on average. So that meant that I canceled 5 streams a week, or 5 streams a month on average, which is not entirely true because sometimes it was a week and then another week. So that might be spread over 2 months, but I think it's going to work out better if we have a schedule that allows for more room to make videos. So no longer hours, but more content. Snazzy, how many hours do I work on the streams and the videos? I don't have an exact number for you because it's flexible, but it's definitely a little bit more than a full-time job, which is fair. Like, I'll take it because I get to do my hobby as my job, which is the sickest thing. I enjoy the videos more, concentrate content. I think the videos are like purely quality-wise just better, because it's like there's more work that goes into every minute that you watch, so then it's going to be higher quality. I don't know how to explain that more, but I don't feel like I should because or I need to, because it just makes sense. I hope that's true for you guys as it is for me. Videos do boost and give life to the channel more than streams, right? Like, people are gonna discover you from videos, not streams. At least most of the time. Dude, this is actually not that bad. That foundation. I don't even know how much we need to change it. We gotta make this corner up there work. KBM Evans song request? We can't really because I'm playing an Epidemic Sound playlist. So you stream 12 hours every week and work for more than 28 hours on videos? Crazy? Sister, yeah, definitely, dude. Because there's editing and recording happening there. Then there's sort of, you gotta figure out what you're gonna do in the videos, pre-plan. Yeah, 100%. Okay, that definitely needed to be a normal block. Pelical, 700k subs, 156 viewers. What is this? Sometimes the streams take off in the algorithm. Sometimes we're chilling. Doesn't really matter because it's good fun either way, and we get a lot of stuff done. How many years have I played Minecraft, Snetsy? I started 5 years ago. About the time when I started my my channel. I've been playing Minecraft for 3 months when I decided to make the first video. not that. The rest is fair, I think. Then we need to build something over here. Don't really know where this is going to go if we go further down, but for here, I think I can just close the wall. This corner got super weird, and I don't think it was weird. I think I just added blocks on top and I made it weird. So let's recalibrate. It's actually not as weird as it seems. It's just small tweaks here. Maybe this? Left side definitely fixed it. Right side not so much, but it might just be a slab here. It kind of works. This line here is a really hard cut. And then this outside is a bit funky too. Where was that hard cut that I was seeing? This one. Let's get walls in there. So is it worth making more than a full-time job for your channel? I mean, do you make more than 35K after taxes? Right now, definitely not. But that can swing around so quickly. Because a lot of, like, does a YouTube channel work is... A lot of it is based on the quality of the content, and then a lot of it is based on just momentum. Like, if the momentum is there, then things spread like crazy. And I really, really do believe that we're building something really cool, which has, like, there's room for it. I think there's a market for what I have to offer. And I think, I don't want to, like, I mean, it's not a bad word to use. I think in a way I kind of belong here, as in, I think I can provide the quality that's needed. So then why not? As long as you trust in it, that you're building something, it's totally fair to go for it. Do you have any other sources of income, like houses or flats? No, dude, I wish. That's crazy. No, it's just investing in something you believe in. And, like, investing can be putting money into something, but it can also be putting time into it. Oh, dude, I wasn't paying attention. This is just... Uh-oh. Okay, that's blocks, that's blocks. Let's build this as well. I may have, like, sort of wrecked the shape somewhere, but if I did, we'll fix it. It'll be fine. No, that actually works. Okay, sold it. Dude, getting better at the block clutches is so flippin' satisfying. It's crazy. Okay, not that. But then that might mess with the shape. Let's do this instead. That wall was kind of alright. Let me fix my elytra real quick, guys. Oh, dude, actually, we're gonna start doing that tomorrow. I gotta go make dinner. What the hell? King Brainrot? Yeah, dude, I also believe that your world is worth it. Oh, man, guys, it's getting harder and harder to not tell you guys what I'm really working towards. Because we've been saying the word Revoluni since December of last year, and the Revoluni is gonna change it all, dude. The Revoluni is gonna go crazy. Looney, is resin your new favorite block? Definitely my favorite temporary block. It has sort of taken a bit of Snow's thunder. I don't use Snow anymore for what I use resin for right now. Ooh, guys. Do I do this right now? No. But tomorrow we gotta do something. Tomorrow I gotta grab a couple more music discs so we can put them in here. For right now, we only got one thing to do. We're ending the stream in a minute, but if you guys want to be in the book, put your name in the chat right now. Whether it's on YouTube or on Twitch. Speed Pilot? No, that's not right. We're gonna put Speed Pilot in the book. We're gonna put Iris Bear in the book. I'm just gonna type it like this. I don't know. Snazzy, what's the Revoluni? Stick around and find out. But once Revoluni comes around, you're gonna know. It's gonna change everything, guys. I promise. Ainspeed Tefra is gonna go in the book. We're gonna put in King Brainrot. Thank you for hanging out as well. MC Gaming with Coda. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for being here. We're gonna put your name in the. Wait, I gotta. MC Gaming with Coda goes in. Timo, dude, thank you for the follow. You're gonna go in the book as well. You timed it right. And then online one, Hatsuna Miku, thank you for being here. We're gonna put in Parikshit Dev, thank you for being here. Parikshit Dev. Oh my god, more follows coming through. Skins are alive, thank you for being here. Thank you for the follow. We're not gonna put Hatsune Miku in the book twice. That's crazy. Sup, man? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. You guys have found like a hack to snatch it. We're gonna put Rob Carre in the book. Drop coming in. We're definitely not gonna say that name. Brad Herrick goes in the book. Dude, thank you for being here. Museum Taladai, thank you for being here since the olden days. Appreciate it. Seawolf Lover goes in the book as well. Thank you for being here. Also goes gifted membership. Thank you for whoever gifted it. Love that. Put me in there? No, dude. Never with a name like that. What are you doing? You gotta count your blessings that you're not banned already. Cherry King goes in the book. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And then Sparkle Fingers is the last name for today. We're signing off. It's the 28th, right? Yes. August 28th. 2025. Guys, if you're watching on Twitch, I'm gonna raid you out to someone who's also cool. If you're watching on YouTube, guys, the book for today goes in the bookshelf. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. For right now, Looney out. Then let me turn the music back on.